So that's really, if I start summarizing what I've been talking about now, you know, a great deal of money is chasing this space, right? There's a lot of money in this space. We also speak to venture capitalists and risk capital firms. And they tell me that one anecdote was, if you have in your business description analytics anywhere in your business description, then the valuation of your business plan is doubled. If you have big data anywhere in your big business description, the evaluation of your company is tenfold. So it's just one anecdote, but it's just an interesting thing to say that there's a lot of money chasing this space right now. And a point here is that, yes, there is mergers and acquisitions happening. There's a lot of mergers and acquisitions happening in the BI analytics space. From vendors like IBM, HP, you know, SAP, and they're trying to acquire all of that, the different capabilities. However, they can't acquire at the pace of innovation. There is more innovation coming than that they can acquire. So, you know, despite ongoing consolidation and acquisitions from a market perspective, from what we call mega vendors, new categories of analytic applications will continue to emerge, resulting in more, not less, market fragmentation. So the point is, just having one ring to rule them all or one large vendor to do all of analytics is probably a pipe dream. There are vendors that are much more specialized in different verticals and niches that can do a better job. And that clearly is something that we are seeing. So that really wraps it up, what I've talked about. We've made this journey now. You know, remember I spoke about analytics everywhere, on all data, at the point of decision, right? That was how the market will evolve until 2020. It's happening through devices. Internet of Things, more connected devices with each other, speaking to each other. Language, natural language processing, algorithms, which brings this whole area to kind of optimization scenarios, taking the human equation out of the equation. Makes the whole area prescriptive. That's the last mile. But we're also seeing before that, the whole area of predictive evolving, and it's going to be much more enabled, and there's going to be much more information that you can build predictive on from areas like cloud, social, mobile, and information. And we're in this phase right now where business units are adopting analytics much more broadly, and to me, what you as an audience is confirming that. Buying of analytics is happening outside of the IT department through things like data discovery, these new ways of visualizing information, of mashing up information, technologies like in-memory, but also packaged applications or putting analytics into the context of how people want to look at it. So if you're a pricing guy, you want to look at it. If you're a risk guy, you want a risk analytic application. That is all happening right now. Prognos is one of the major vendors that's doing that. And operational BI as well. So the data is now interesting to look at. From an operational perspective, which enables analytics to a whole different extent. And let's not forget about IT. They will continue to be important, and when something can be mass-produced, it can trickle down to the IT that can do that scalable type of approach. And you still need reporting. Many people will continue to need reporting, and many people will continue to need analytics on systems of record. Very important information that you go to prison if you screw up. So sometimes IT, will continue to play an important role. But the point is, for this to evolve, it has to move far outside of the IT department with new buying centers, new approaches, new technologies. And the whole space is moving from descriptive, what has happened, to diagnostic, why has it happened, to predictive, what will happen going forward, to prescriptive and optimization, what do we do about it? Closing the loop with decisions. And when that happens, then the whole way we're thinking about application architectures will change. Because let's face it, business applications is where much of the money has been. And it's been trickling information out to analytics, or BI, which has been a dirty cousin, an afterthought that you did from information that came into applications. But if we're moving to this worldview that we're talking about, it could very well look something like this in the future, where you do the analysis first on information, and that analysis feeds stuff out to applications going forward. So we're in much more of a kind of a prescriptive, predictive type of worldview. And when that happens, and those organizations and those countries and those central banks that have made this journey will look very, very strong for the future in a world where analytics will dominate much more. Thank you very much. That was my presentation.